Okay, welcome to Royal Gardens. As you can see, I've just parked the car. My beautiful assistant is going to show you around how to get in and some of the things to be aware of when you walk around the place. So this is the car park, hence the car. The first thing we're going to show you is what to do with rubbish since we're downstairs. So Alison, if you want to do the necessary. One bag of rubbish in a receptacle to be transferred to the Royal Gardens bin, which lives around the side, as you can see. So we don't have our own bin, it's shared as a community thing. Make sure you shut the lid properly, and that's that. Okay, if you arrive by taxi, you're likely to arrive out front where you can see it clearly says Royal Gardens Complex. My beautiful assistant again. Would you like to point out our apartment, dear?
Laundry.
Yeah, on the first floor there, you can see, as you walk on the one on the corner, is our apartment. Now, to gain access, you do have to shimmy up that wall, or alternatively, you can go in through the ground floor door, which we'll now show you. Let's follow Alison down the side. So, incidentally, over there is the pool. As you can see, it's usually very quiet and deserted, to be honest. But anyway, we'll come back to that. Follow Alison along here. Now, depending on which door you go in, there's various keys that we'll supply you with.
Right, so I've got a code. So this door facing the pool has got a P on it, because it's the pool entrance.
Rather, the key has got a P on it.
Yes.
Yeah.
With nice red nail varnish. Come in at the other side, it's got a C on it for car park entrance.
So P for pool, C for car park, opens outwards.
So we'll go through the lift, since you'd like me to have a case with you.
Ooh, I'm in the video.
Floor 1. Turn right and you put the lights on, switch there. Sit on the timer, keep faffing and it goes out, so another switch there. For flat is the key that you want in.
For flat.
It's a bit untidy because we're getting it ready for you.
And we're also doing the washing, so you can see there's washing draped sort of all over the place. Okay, so we're in the flat now. Okay, so we're in the flat. We didn't actually say, but it's number 110. So you can see it's got a nice view outside. So we're in flat 110 on the first floor. Somewhere over there, in walking distance, we'll show you in a bit, is the Elysian Bar, which is the nearest bar to the place, where they have all the football and telly and nice food. And somewhere down there is the sea, which you can just about see actually. Okay, to practical matters. That's an aircon unit, as you can tell probably. It's a huge industrial thing. Unfortunately, it needs servicing, so you're going to struggle to get it to cool you down in the lounge. This is a discovery we've made on this holiday. We're going to write to Stonehouse, who provide the maintenance for the place, and get them to arrange a service, and they'll be in touch with you while you're here to get that done. The bedroom is as chaotic as the lounge because we're going home. It has an aircon unit and it's working fine. It's been so hot, we've had it on longer than normal. It's not as powerful as the one in the lounge, but if left on, will cool the room very, very nicely indeed. Remember though, you'll have to shut the bedroom door for it to work properly. If you don't shut the bedroom door, it won't cool the bedroom. Okay? Unfortunately, this one's also developed a slight problem. As you can see, we've got towels there, which if it's left on for a very long time, in excess of 6 hours, it does seem to dribble water. So we've put towels there to stop it doing that. I think it's something to do with the heat. So we're going to get Stonehouse to look at this as well. So I'm sorry about this, but it is gorgeous and cool. It does work, but I recommend you only put it on for 6 hour stints and then give it a break. We have also got a fan for when you're on the break, but the aircon works a treat, and it will cool you. You use this to operate the aircon. I've just pressed that blue button. Listen, it's gone off. Press the blue button again. Comes on. When you arrive, the batteries will have been removed from the aircon, so you'll have to insert them. I'll show you where the aircon unit will be kept. My advice is have it on the settings high, cool and swing 16C. You can adjust the settings with these buttons, but you can see where the arrows are. Swing, high and cool. And it cools the room really nicely. There's a balcony outside with a chair on. We do bring all the furniture in when we're not here and just leave it in the place, but you'll have to take it out. It won't take you more than 2 minutes. Back in the kitchen, you can see on top of the fridge freezer are some blue bowls. We'll leave the aircon with the batteries removed in one of them. Okay, it's just where we tend to put odd things like coins and batteries and fruit actually. So there's a number of these, but so the remote control for the aircon will be in one of the blue bowls with the batteries removed. You just have to insert them to make it work. The bathroom has no shower curtain because it doesn't need one, as you'll find, because it gets very warm and soon dries. However, when you have a shower, do mop the floor. There's a mop and bucket there. It'll only take you a couple of minutes. While if it's still not dry, be very careful when you get out because it'll be slippy. You can break your neck. Another slight problem, which I'm going to get Stonehouse to look at. The shower head, it sounds like all problems at the moment, has come off, so it needs refitting. That means you're currently going to have to hold the shower manually while you shower yourself. It's actually easier than it first sounds. And the only other problem in here is that this shelf is a bit loose. So again, please don't break it. Okay. Actually, I think they're both a bit. Yeah, no, I think they're both a bit loose. So again, I need to get Stonehouse to look at these things. Okay. So there's a number of just these little teething things that we need to sort out. It's just like being at home, really. The view out the window again. There's an immersion heater in the hallway. Please don't use it. You don't need to use it because the water will already be warm because it's heated by a solar thermal panel on the roof. The lounge is currently a tip, it's self-explanatory. There are chairs under there for using the dining room table. It's actually a drop-leaf table. There's a lamp on there, and the TV and the lamp are powered by a cable running across the floor. You see there by the entrance of the door. So we've got a massive extension. It actually plugs in behind the sofa. So if I pull the sofa back, you can see there, that's where that cable plugs in. Unplug it when you leave, please. I don't want things leave plugged in. I want them unplugging. Everything that isn't fixed outside, like the table and chairs and the clothes horse, will have been brought in when you arrive. We put 2 plastic chairs and a table outside and the clothes horse. Things dry quickly out here. We also leave a chair outside the bedroom. when you finish with your holiday, bring them in again and leave them indoors. If you leave them outside, they'll blow away because it can be windy. The kitchen's hopefully self-explanatory. There's a microwave, fridge, freezer, cooker, sink area, kettle, toaster, washing machine without a dryer. The instructions for everything are in the bottom 2 drawers. So for instance, today we had a problem with the grill, we got the cooker extensions out, soon sorted it out. There's a fan over the cooker, an extractor fan for when you finish cooking. The sofa has a slight problem. Builders talk about problems, but you can see this side is coming a little bit detached. So just don't sit on that arm, okay? I tend to just push it at the bottom, close it up, and that's fine, as you can see. It's actually a bed. It can be used as a double bed, but you won't need it. You'll sleep in the other room. We've stocked the fridge and the freezer, and we've put some stuff in the cupboards for you. You can have a rummage to find out. There are cleaning products up here. These are brand new, so there's no excuse for not cleaning the kitchen and the bathroom when you leave. There's also laundry powder there, and fresh mop heads, and cloths and so on. There's a mop head there. So there's plenty of products there. We really want you to clean the kitchen area, the floor, mop it round, and also clean the bathroom, the toilet, the sink, shower area when you leave, please. There's a bin under the sink and further kitchen cleaning products. And if we go in the bathroom, there's some more bathroom cleaning things down by the side of the loo. Your mum's given you a leaving checklist, I think, India, so you could look at that. There's also all sorts of shampoos and soaps and whatnot there. Back in the bedroom, you can see there's ample wardrobe space. I've opened the doors. What we would like you to do is empty all the bedding off those top shelves and leave it on the beds when you leave. Do not leave anything on the top shelves, any bedding. So that's those very top 2 shelves, and the second shelf down on the right hand side. It's full of bedding and towels and sheets and all of that stuff, blankets. Please get it all out and leave it on the bed, because if any damp does get in over the winter, then the bedding won't be damaged because it's been left safely on top of the beds down here. Okay? You can walk round the balcony if you have a mind to, going out the lounge door, along the side and in the bedroom. More importantly, the balcony doors open with this strange contraption which refuses to be visible, but it's just, you just pull down on a little lever. Please don't shut the door, the balcony door, when you're on the balcony. You will not get back into the flat and you'll be trapped on the balcony. There is no way of opening the balcony door from the outside, unbelievably. So look, it's just a piece of smooth metal. So if you shut the balcony door with you both outside on the balcony, you're trapped. You can't get back in. So always leave the balcony door ajar when you're on the balcony. I'm now going to show you what I want you to do when you leave Royal Gardens for the last time. Remember, we come out the flat, walk down the corridor, basically walk up to the roof, okay? You can't get up to the roof via the lift, you have to take the stairs. So walk up as far as you can. Once you get to the top of the stairs, you're on the roof. Things to note, this needs sorting out. The balcony at the top is a death trap. Do not fall down there and plummet to your death for reasons that should be fairly obvious. Open the door onto the roof, mind the step and the cables, and you're on the roof. Step out to your right, turn right, and you're presented with the water meters. find the one with 110 printed on, which is this one. It's very faint writing, so if you stand back, there's the water meters. What's the top? Top one isn't ours. Second one down is. That's 110. I then want you to turn the handle like so. That turns off the water. You'll notice the numbers are no longer going round. I turn it back on again. Hopefully the numbers will start going round. Well, they're not doing because the water tank is full. But you'll know that it's off when the lever is in the vertical position. Okay, just a couple more things. When you switch off, I think your mum's put it already in the leaving instructions, but you take all the shells out and wash them. Then leave both the fridge door and the freezer door open. Throw everything away, obviously, so that it's completely empty. Leave the fridge door and freezer door open, and then switch off all the power around the flat. So you can see there's some there, and there's some here in the kitchen. But there are actually quite a few hidden away places. For instance, there's the aircon in the lounge there. The immersion heater shouldn't have been on anyway. There's a couple of the power points behind the sofa, which I pointed out to you before. They're there, so they need to be unplugged and switched off. And there's even, in the bedroom, there's power to the aircon unit. Oh, it's lovely and cool in here. Power to the aircon unit behind the bed. You see that light there? That's a power point for the aircon unit. So if you could just go around and switch all these power points off, so there's no power anywhere, and then leave the fridge and freezer door open. May as well leave the microwave door open actually as well. So unplug things and switch off power. It'd be really good. Thanks. It goes out saying that you'll have to empty the bins as well. I've said it anyway. So there's one in here and there's one in the bathroom too.
Right, we're showing you how to get to the bus stop. So that's the door into the car park that you'll come out of after coming down in the lift. You come out, you go up past the bin. Probably have come this way in a taxi from the airport. So, to the crossroads. Turn right. Oh well, don't mind us. No rush.
This is very Cyprus.
Very Cyprus.
I just waved. Right. Okay.
Right.
Meanwhile,
so walk down to the main road. The little kiosk. Also, you can come down here to get any, if you need some more water or stuff within walking distance. Crisps, India, vodka. Turn right onto the main road, and there you'll see the bus stop.
just pull up in front of it. See the bus numbers on it?
Yeah, see the bus numbers on the bus stop.
419 and 446. Okay, and before you come, we'll show you the bus timetables online for those buses. Okay?